What was your "we can never speak of this again" moment? So we had just graduated high school, and me, Tyler, and my 3 buddies wanted to do something crazy before we all split up for college. Tyler suggested we sneak into the community pool after hours. Just one last adventure, he said. The pool closed at 9, but we waited until like 11:30 to make sure nobody was around. The fence wasn't even that high, maybe 6 feet. We all hopped over easy, laughing about how we were such rebels now. The water looked perfect under the moon, all still and glassy. We stripped down to our boxers and jumped in. The water was warmer than I expected, probably because it had been hot all day. We were splashing around, being idiots, when Tyler dared us to swim to the deep end and touch the bottom. Simple enough, right? I was always the best swimmer in our group, so I went first, swimming down toward the 12-foot mark when something caught my eye. At first, I thought it was just a towel or maybe a pool toy someone forgot, dark blue or black, just floating there near the drain. But when I got closer, my blood went cold. It was a wallet, leather, waterlogged, definitely belonged to someone. I grabbed it and shot back up to the surface, gasping. "Guys!" I called out, but my voice cracked. "There's something down there!" Tyler swam over, asking what I found. I showed him the wallet, and his face went white. We all dove down together this time, using our phone flashlights in waterproof cases. That's when we saw him. A man, maybe 40 or 50, just lying on the bottom of the pool, fully clothed in khakis and a polo shirt. His skin was pale, almost gray, and his eyes were wide open, staring at nothing. We all screamed underwater, bubbles everywhere, scrambling to get back up. We had to get him out. We couldn't just leave him there. It took all 4 of us to drag him up and onto the deck. He was heavy, cold as ice, clearly been dead for hours. His wallet had his ID. Some guy named Robert Walsh lived 2 towns over. Tyler started panicking, saying we needed to call the cops immediately. But Jamie, always the paranoid one, said we'd get arrested for trespassing, maybe even blamed for his death somehow. We were just kids who broke into a pool illegally. We argued for what felt like forever, but was probably only 2 minutes. Then we heard sirens in the distance. Not for us, just some car accident on the highway, but it scared us all into action. We grabbed our clothes and ran, hopped that fence faster than we came in, and drove Tyler's beat-up Honda back to my house in complete silence. Nobody said a word the entire ride. The next morning, local news was all over it. Community council member found dead in late-night swimming accident. They said Robert Walsh went for a swim after the pool closed and had some kind of medical emergency. Heart attack, maybe a stroke. The overnight security guard found him the next morning. The whole thing was ruled accidental. No signs of foul play, no investigation, just a tragic accident of a guy who decided to take a late-night swim and died alone in the water. We never talked about it. What was your "we can never speak of this again" moment?